All right, so yeah, this is just the beginning. So the next slide, Jim. So this just goes over kind of the goals and the flights. So this particular report, we have it the Geofence Cyber campaign name, and the flight for this one is February 1st to May 26th of this year. The targeted geography is the DC metro area. And the goal of this campaign is to get in front of those who will be moving to Aiken due to cyber in the DC area. Our KPI, which is key performance indicator, is to learn more and to call the chamber. We want them to learn more about Aiken and pique their interest. And then the tactics that we're using for this campaign is Facebook and Google. And next. So kind of just going off the goals again, just to kind of give a little bit of a background. But the Geofence campaign has been live since January of 2018, so quite a while. And since that time, we've done a lot of creative A/B tests. I mean, this report would be very, very long if I went through all of our creative of what we've done and kind of what we've seen works best and what doesn't. So it's very imperative to do that with a digital campaign to see what works and what doesn't. But yes, next, Jim. So the first part is Facebook metrics. And with that, with the ads that we have been running in the DC area, we've reached over 352,000 people in the area, which is quite a few considering how populated it is. The video has been the most clicked on, which we just started the video, which you can see down at the bottom is a bar graph, which is impressions are the bars and the red line are the clicks. So as you can see, there was a peak in February when we did actually start the video, and we produced it, and it was a very great video, and added the subtitles as well. The click-through rate is above average, and the average industry standard click-through rate for Facebook is usually like a 0.89. So as you can see, it's done really, really well. With all of the ads, we've delivered over 300,000 impressions. They've been clicked on over 6,000 times, generated a cost per click of 64 cents, and a click-through rate of 1.61 overall, which is really, really good. Next, Jim. These are some of the creative that we're running. As you can see to the right there, we started with that one during the winter time, and we ended that February. And then to the left there is what we have currently running. And what this is a carousel ad. So Facebook has different objectives that you're able to utilize. Different ad sets. So we have carousel to highlight, numerous things of Aiken, and the things that you can't see it here just because this is a still image right now, but the user actually can click on that arrow there, as you can see on the Wilcox. The user is able to click on that and actually interact with the carousel ad. And we are highlighting schools, downtown area, golf, which, amenities in Aiken, fine dining, shops, and then also highlighting that it's a short drive, to Fort Gordon. But yeah, the carousel is very, very important, and it engages users. That's why we went with that one. Next, we'll continue with the creative. The next one will show you the static ad that we're running. And just I'm sure if you see that.
You did a new page?
Yes, new page. I think it might
Jim?
be a little slow.
There
we go. The static ad to the left there, so that is not carousel, so it's just a standard image. And what we did here was highlighted the map, just the kind of, very general map of Fort Gordon to Aiken, and Aiken to Fort Gordon, and that it's not far. So you can live here, work there, is the motto. And we did tailor that quite a few times, and this one's done really well. But as you can see to the right there, we really wanted to highlight the video. The video, it's funny, I've been, you know, since we've been doing this campaign, I've been saying, you know, video, let's try it. And really, you know, it's been very impressive. That video has spiked such an interest in the DC market area. We added subtitles to the bottom there just because when a user's on the Facebook page, you know, it doesn't automatically start the sound. So we have the subtitles there, and if they want to hear the sound, they certainly can. If not, they can continue looking at the subtitles. So right there you can see that the video, just alone from beginning of February, has received over 100,000 impressions, over 2,600 clicks, generated a 1.98 click-through rate, and a 77-cent cost per click. Also, we like to measure with video on Facebook how many views, which is simply that users click to view more than 3 seconds. So we've had over 13,000 views on the video there. So that is all for the Facebook creative. Moving on to Google, next page.
Next page, Jim.
I think mine's just be slow.
Well, we all have the next page in our pack. So what page would that be? Let's see. We would be on 14 now, if you have your packet printed.
Yes. All right. So, there. All right. So Google, what we've done here is as you can see highlighted here, we've got a very low cost per click of $4.80. Generating a very high click-through rate of 9.32, which average is usually about a 3%. So it's done really well, generating a high click-through rate. The top 3 best performing keywords are houses for rent in Aiken, homes for rent in Aiken, and jobs in Aiken. So, you know, this shows, you know, that users are typing in keywords to, you know, maybe move to Aiken or thinking of considering moving to Aiken. We'll go through the keywords in just a minute, but okay, yeah, so those keywords, so highlighting those top 3, also SRS, we've got apartments in Aiken as well. And then, you know, just a few there, you can see North Augusta, schools have been typed in, Fort Gordon, Georgia, cybersecurity, Georgia Cyber Center. So, you know, we've got more keywords in this, but these are the top 20. And as you can see, I mean, it just shows the interest that users have, and it's going to the relocation page where they can learn more and call. Okay, the next page. So diving into the analytics side, this is just generating results on the relocation page. And as you can see, since February, the bars you can see up and down, but the increase from, you know, February all the way to May. And then at the bottom there, I have it highlighted where we have sent over 2,600 new page views, which is new users essentially in a way. But you can, and then you can see at the bottom there, there's still actually, there's more data to, you know, to have for the relocation page. So generated a lot of traffic to that page to learn more. And you can see the average time spent on that page is of 3 minutes and 9 seconds. So they're learning, they're taking in the content on the page. And we've also, you know, they've also received a lot of phone calls too, which is very, very important as well. So moving on to the next slide, we wanted to also highlight the, you know, the markets, because, you know, we want to see a spike in the geos that we're targeting. So you can see number 2, Virginia, 3, Maryland, 5, District of Columbia, and then 9, West Virginia. So in that metro area, those states are, you know, combined into it. So you can see that it generates, you know, roughly about 40% of the website from these geos. But yeah, you can see that this breaks down the users, the new users and sessions. And simply, a user is a returning user. They just initiate another session, but new users, they've never seen the web page before. So you can see they're pretty similar, but we've sent a lot of new users, which is important because we want to, you know, showcase Aiken to new people who haven't seen Aiken and what we're capable of. So yeah, that kind of, you know, sums it up. And at the end here, just looking at the data over just this course of the 3 months, it's done really well. We've generated a lot of traffic, which gives the user all the information to know why they need to live here, work there.